Good morning. I just see somebody popped in here. How are you today? Hope you're having a great day. It is cloudy and very foggy here. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I see somebody popped in here. How's it going? Cloudy, cold day, well, chilly day here in Oregon. Welcome in. Having some coffee with you guys this morning. Thought I would pop on and say hi and see how everybody's doing. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I think I'm going to stay inside most of the day today, though, because it's going to be cloudy, foggy, and chilly most of the day. So I think I'll spend the day inside and do my chores inside. I can see my picture is kind of crooked. The cats were up there messing with it a little while ago, and I forgot to straighten it up. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. I see some people popped in. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hello, Undell. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. God bless you. Thanks for coming in. Just hanging out today. Cecilia, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Today I am, like I said, going to stay inside. It's chilly and cloudy and foggy outside. I'm doing good. And I'm doing very good. I hope you're doing well too. I think I'm going to do some baking today. I'm not sure what. Hey, Terry. Good to see you. And I think also I might install my diesel heater inside the cabin today. I'm not sure. I would like to have it as backup heater. I'll either do that today or tomorrow. Just have it where I can vent it and, plug it in. And it don't pull much power. So if I have to use my solar, it won't pull much power. So it'd be good to have it as backup. You're in Bulgaria. Well, hello. Thank you for coming in. It is chilly. It's like 48 degrees. It's not cold. It's chilly, but it's very foggy and cloudy. It looks like it's getting dark outside instead of getting more daylight. Yeah, I got up about an hour ago, did some house cleaning, got me some coffee. Hey, Mikey. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in to hang out and have some coffee. Really good coffee. This is Javelia coffee. A friend of mine sent me some. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, I was going to take the kitties for a walk, but it's kind of raining on and off, and they don't like to go for the walk when it's raining at all. Nice. Coffee's good. Oh, 6 inches of snow yesterday. Wow. We usually don't get snow here till around January. I mean, it's surprised us. I think in the last 6 years, I've seen snow in November, maybe one time. Hey, Valerie. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, right now, my cabin is if you're new here, my cabin is semi off-grid. I have power, electric, but I don't have running water, and I heat with a EcoFlow Wave 2, which you see a lot of van lifers use that because I used to do van life. But I have a diesel heater too that's really nice. I'm thinking about going ahead and hooking that up in here, because if I got to flip on my solar, it does not pull much power. Oh, we get snow here in South Africa. Oh, wow. I have a game friend that lives in South Africa, Cape Town. But the diesel heater will be great for backup. Oh, thanks, Terry. The diesel heater will be great for backup. Like I said, it don't pull much power. Once it's fired up, it does not pull much power. So it'd be easier on the solar if I have that as backup heat. Also, I have a buddy heater, but I don't like to use that too much. But wave 2, the Ego Flow. Hey, Life Motivation. Hey, what's up? How's it going in India? Weather good today? The EcoFlow Wave 2 heater, it's electric. It pulls about 450 watts. It keeps my cabin super warm. If I set it on 69, 70, it stays really nice in here. But it does pull 450 watts to where the diesel heater, once it's fired up, it only pulls like 40 watts. Okay, good night, man. Good night, Mikey. And also, I was talking about in one of my last videos, I think I'm going to get a little tent heater and put in the corner, so like a wood burning stove. So I'll have that as backup as well. Yeah, it's not that cold here. It's today. It's between 45 and 50 degrees. It's just real cloudy and foggy. I live in the out in the country, kind of forest area, and it's pretty nice. I'm from Oregon. David, what's up? Yeah, it'd be hot in here, David. But one of those little tent stove I'm thinking about getting, I think those little tent wood stoves would be nice. I think it would work here, especially when the temperatures get down in the 30s. I'll have that. I'll have my diesel heater, and I'll have this Wave 2 for backup heat, whichever one is working good, you know. The diesel heater only pulls less than 40 watts once it's started. So that'll be good to have for if my power goes out, I have the solar. It is daytime here, Life Motivation. It is at 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, that wood stove you have, Dave, it's pretty nice. 30 degrees Fahrenheit is t-shirt temp. Yeah, I'm not cold at all. And my Wave 2 is on set for 68 degrees. So, and I have a fan blowing full time in here for circulation. Hey, Life of Lucretia, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. See, Life Motors, here it's 12 at night. My mom is scolding me to go to sleep. Better get to sleep. Listen, I'm back. I don't know. I just got a note across the screen. It says stream interrupted by something on YouTube. I will blame the government. I don't want to because I'm full of caffeine. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, Terry, it said my screen went blank, like YouTube went off, and then it said across, when I turned YouTube back on, it said stream interrupted. That's weird. We'll just blame the government. We'll just say the government did it. Gotta blame somebody. I got cats trying to interrupt the stream, like this one right here. Say hi, Doc. Say hi. Oh, they're just full of it today. I bought them full of energy right now. Yeah, Lucretia, weird things do happen. Last night when I got home about 5 from town, and I had got some catnip for the cats. Lord, I gave them some on some little toy mice. I put the mice in the catnip and put it on the floor. It was a party in here with the cats last night for about an hour. They had a great time. It was so fun. I would have filmed them playing, but it was kind of dark in here. I didn't have the lights on really, just the TV. Oh, they were having a ball. Yeah, you go to the gym at 10 maybe, so I take pre-workout, so I'm full of energy. I gotcha. Yeah, I went live this time straight on YouTube on vertical mode. I don't usually... I'm very old. I'm 60 years old. But I went live, on the vertical mode, and usually I get a lot of trolls, but it's been pretty good so far today. My cats ignore catnip. Oh, they smelt it the minute I walked in the door, and it was still packaged. Oh, they were meowing. They're like crack addicts on that, I tell you. Kitty crack. My grandmother was the same age. Nice. Yep, I'm a grandma. For sure. Oh. Almost finished my cup of coffee this morning. When I get off here, I'm going to play the game I play a little bit. And then I have... Oh, I bet life motivation. I bet. I've got some stuff I want to do in the cabin. I think I may go ahead and get the hole. I have the hole in the wall, but it's filled with foam, spray foam. You have a blessed day too. I'll be putting the exhaust of the diesel heater through there, so I may get that done today. As soon as I'm in the kitchen, I'm tripping on my cats. They assume I'll be cooking something. Yes. That's kind of how these guys are. But last night with the catnip, all 4 of them were at my feet, circling me, waiting for me to unpack it. It was kind of funny. I do not. I don't go out of the country. I pretty much stay here in Oregon. But I hope you have a great day. I'm not going to stay on here too long. I want to get my chores done today. I like getting them done early so I can just relax in the evening, cook dinner. Tonight I think I'll be having breakfast for dinner. Eggs, sausage, and toast. Or I will have, maybe make some goulash. I'm not sure. Sorry about your girlfriend breaking up with you. Girls do crazy things. You got to watch women. Come here, Doc. What are you doing, baby boy? Come here. Come here. Yep, it is. I'm making meatloaf. Oh, meatloaf. I love meatloaf. Leftover meatloaf is the best. I love meatloaf. Pretty good stuff. Give you advice for relationships. I can't really give you much advice. I wasn't too great at relationships when I was younger. So my advice probably wouldn't be good. As you get older, you'll figure out that you're, as I gotten older, I figure out that I say what I mean, and I, you know, I don't, I'm happy alone, so I don't have to have anybody, and I don't feel the need to have anybody, so that makes it better for me. And best advice I can give you as far as women, being that I'm a woman, is remember, happy life, happy wife. Yes, cold meatloaf sandwiches is the way to go. Good night. Have a great evening. Advice to be yourself. Don't try to change for someone else. Exactly. That's the best advice there is about anything in life, about any relationships, friendships, relationships. Be yourself. Don't change for anybody. Be yourself and be good to people, and you got it. Uh-oh, Cat's trying to move the camera. Come here. Trying to move the camera, are ya? What are you doing, girl? Yeah, David. I know David. He's a pretty good guy. Peace out. Yeah, okay, well, he's a good guy, but he is a brat. You know when you was a kid and your friend or your sibling would be in the back seat with you in the car, and they'd be putting their finger on you about right here. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. That's David. That's David right there. I'm not touching you. Can't do anything. I'm not touching you. Just aggravating the crap out of you. Hey, Stacy Q. Good to see you. Oh, my cat's knocking the phone over. Stop, cat. David knows I'm right. David knows I'm right. Good to see you, Stacy. I hope you're having a great day. We're just chit-chatting over some coffee, and I'm delaying getting up and cleaning house, but it's got to get done today. Today's a good day to do it. It's cloudy, chilly, foggy, so and kind of sprinkling. So it's a good day to stay inside and do chores. I am wanting to make me a loft over my bed to store stuff off the floor. I would like to do that today, but I don't really want to run to town to get the wood to do it. I seen a loft bed for sale in Facebook Marketplace. It was like $50, but I believe it's a little too big for what I'm wanting. And I think even a twin bed size loft bed would be too big. I don't really need it as wide as a bed. I need it about half the width. And so I think that's what I'm going to build. Roxanne, good morning from California. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Well, and just getting stuff off the floor, because I have a lot of stuff that's on the floor that I want to get off, and it will just make it will open it up a little more in here. That's what I'm wanting to do. Also, I can change things around a little bit, I think, to make it a little better. I don't know. It was kind of like moving into the van. When I moved into the van, I didn't completely build it out first. I had to get an idea where I wanted everything. And so, I even before I moved into it, I would sleep in it and just get a feel for where I wanted everything. So it's kind of the same with the cabin. It's one big room. It's not multiple rooms. Like I need to make a corner where I can put my shower pan, which will be the bathroom area, and I can curtain it off with no problems. I'm not going to build walls, but I got to figure out where I want to do that before next spring. And so kind of just living in it and getting a feel for it. This cat is being insane. The minute I turn the camera on, she starts in. Yeah, there's a lot I want to do by spring, or, starting in spring. I really want to get siding put up. I want to get like a front screened off porch. Not a big one. It don't have to be a big one, but something that I don't have to worry about the cats running out this door. It'll be like a second door, it'll be an extra spot where they can't get out. I can haul my groceries in, say, into the screen porch, shut the door, then open this door and bring them in. Because these guys, well, one of them, Cleo, is big on trying to escape. She jumped out the other day. She was on top of the cat tree, which is 6 foot 2 inches tall. I opened the door. I bent down to set my groceries in, and she jumped on my back and jumped out the door from like 6 feet away. So 6 feet high, 6 feet away. She jumped on my back, pounced off my back, and landed on the ground. But she was so shocked with the area, I was able to grab her right off. She didn't take off running. Yeah, the porch thing is really what I'm looking at. I'm looking at how I want it, how big I want it. But all that stuff I want to do in spring, it'll give me a chance to save up money. And also, I want to do a garden this year. I'm not sure how big. I'm probably not going to do it real big. But we have a renter that's renting here. He wants to help with the garden next year. And hopefully next year get some chickens. We'll see about the chickens. But David had sent me a canning kit. I'll be able to do some canning. I have room now. And also I'm going to set up a spot outside once I do the porch where I can cook out there, because I cook on a camp stove. In here I'm using an electric hot plate, but I have a camp stove. I can cook outside. I can do some canning. I want to can some veggies. Yeah, 4x8. Yes, that's what I'm looking at, 4x8. Also, though, I think, let me turn the camera a little bit. I want to see that door. I want to put a real door in. So I think what I want to do is I'll have to get somebody to help me, because I'm not a builder in any sort of way. Get a framed door. I think they're a couple $100 maybe. I'm not sure. Framed door, and get an actual door put in, because that door is kind of a pain. Then I'll build the porch onto it. And yes, would be enough, exactly. Hey, Crystal, good to see ya. Well, once I build that porch, that'll be a catio for them. I'll put a little in and out door maybe for them, but they'll be able to go onto the screen porch. No, there's no catio right now. On this side of the building, I'm next to a mountain pretty much. I'm like 3 feet away. The bottom of the little mountain comes. On the other side, I just don't know how I would want to do a catio there. So the screened in porch will be pretty nice for them. A steel doors comes with the door box, usually pre-drilled for the lock. And oh, okay, yeah. Oh, thanks, Crystal. Thank you so much. You got to come and visit. I have no bots on here. Sorry, man. These people with dressed in blue are my friends, actually. Shouldn't bother you, though. Keeps the chat upright and running right. Can somebody that's a mod block this idiot right here? Yes, man. Yeah, ban you. Yeah, because you're kind of an idiot. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, this is why I don't like going vertical. The idiots, it invites idiots in. Uh, I'm not big on idiots. Thank you, Crystal. Don't have time for those guys, man. That's the one thing I don't like about YouTube. The vertical is you just get idiots in here, and people just want to cause problems or get a kick out of causing problems. Yeah, just if he pops back in, just block him. I'm not sure. I can't do it from this end, I don't think. There, I think I hit him. Oh, unhidden. Oh, yeah, hide him again. Okay. I accidentally let him back in. I didn't mean to unhid. It said hide him, and so I hit hide. It let me do that. Yeah, that's the one thing about YouTube. There he is. Now we can, now do it again, V, or David. I accidentally unhid him. Thanks. Right on. Anyway, also what I've got done this week, I put the lights on the van, had to put the new tail lights on, and there wasn't a ground, one side wasn't grounded properly. My buddy Van came over and got it all put away. So now they're working perfectly. And the light in the well house, we've been prepping around here for winter. G got the light hooked up and put a thermostat plug on it, so it will kick on at a certain temperature, which is nice. He's got it set for 35, I think. So if it gets down to 34, 35, it'll kick on. Hey, nice, B. Yeah, that's the only thing about vertical on YouTube that's kind of a pain. Oh, no problem, Tracy. Sweet, David. How you been, Tracy? Thanks for coming in. Alan, good morning. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Sweet. Yeah, Terry, they're pretty good with electrical stuff. That's their forte. Electrical or technical, like with the internet, they're great with that stuff. Building stuff, not so great, but they're good with wiring solar. But anything to do with electrical and technical, like computers and stuff, they're great with. And then I have a coffee and praise. Hello, good morning. I have my buddy Van is great at working on vehicles. He'll come over anytime I need help with that, and he's got friends that's helped me out around here, like digging a ditch and stuff like that. Jolly Matilda, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. How you been? Uh-oh, let me turn you towards the cats. Let me see them. Look at them fighting up there. They're fighting over the top spot on the cat tree. The first one, let's see, where's it at? Oh, I can't find it. The first one, right there, she's mad at the other one because he made her move off the other little circle. They're being cats. They're still kind of wound up from the catnip last night, I think. They played with that catnip mice for a couple of hours. Oh, and here comes another one. I'm gonna knock the phone over. Miss Mozzarella, she's Miss Grumpy, aren't you? Are you grumpy? Look at that face. It's a grumpy face. Are you grumpy? Get your tail out of my face. Crystal, you got to come up and visit, young lady. Or at least come up in the spring. Yeah, she's grumpy but beautiful. Yeah, she's a good cat. She's a good cat. And also, I think I'm going to be... we've started a burn pile here because we have a lot of deadfall. So we got a little burn area going, and we've been putting... You have 4 cats and 2 dogs and 5 birds. Holy moly! I got the 4 cats, but not the dogs or the birds. We started burning some of this piles. We got like burn piles, but one of them is way too close. Yeah, a female, right? But we started burning off the big burn pile, but we drag it over to where we have the little campfire set up and just let it burn, you know, put a piece on throughout the day and just let it burn. So we've got that knocked down a little bit. But we have a lot of deadfall, like on the side of the little mountain here, that I'm thinking about putting an ad on Facebook Marketplace for locals if they want to come and cut some of the wood up for their fireplace. I'm going to get some put away from when I get my little wood burning stove. But there's quite a bit of it here. I think people could get good use out of it. And it would help us clean it up. You know what I mean? I don't have the strength to be cutting wood all day. Oh, thanks, Tracy K. Thank you so much. I'm happy. I like having the extra room. You know, I was in the van 6 years, close to 6 years. And having this extra room has been wonderful. You know, and it's not any more work than it was in the van. I'm off grid pretty much, except I do have power, but I don't have running water. But I have running water right outside. So I haul my water, USB shower head for showers till I get my shower set up. We will be digging a line from the water faucet here, burying a line and putting it in here. 12 volt, 12 chainsaw would be useful for small wood. Yes, yes. I was looking at those battery powered chainsaws. They're not very expensive, actually. No, I'm not having much problem with the hill, but I notice people that don't walk it every day, it's hard for them. It's pretty easy for me now. But my buddy Donnie was telling me what we could do is just dig a little step with the pickaxe and then take a half of a log and bury it in, you know, set it down into the step, you know, like dig a little hole. So the bottom half would be round, the top of the log would be flat. We could do something like that even. I've got myself a DeWalt 20 volt, so I don't need to use my big steel. Yes. I looked at some Ryobi battery-powered chainsaws by Ryobi. They're not that bad, not that expensive, actually. I think it was maybe $300, something like that. Thinking about getting one of them, but I really don't on the hill. I really don't want to put cement steps because those will get slick when it snows. The ice will make them slick. The hill's not slick even when it's muddy. But I have a friend that's older. She has a hard time with the hill. She's just here visiting from the UK, but she has a little bit of a hard time. But I'm so used to it now. It's not hard. And there's a second way down. It's just longer. You have to walk through the weed field right out here and walk down. And it's just kind of, it's about another 500 steps, maybe 400 steps away from where I come up the hill by the cabin. In Iowa, yeah. There you go. Use crazy carpet for snow days in that hill. What do you mean? What's, hey, G. as soon as I take off so I don't come and crash it really. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out something. What's up, G? Uh, I'm gonna figure out something to make it easier on other people coming up the hill. But also, eventually, when G gets after it, G's gonna be building himself a cabin over here. But we're gonna, when you go out my door, that where the weed field used to be, there's gonna be a road coming up through there. So that might be a better walkway in the long run. It'll be where I could ride my bike up here also. You slide on that plastic. But but we're gonna have, there's gonna be some development in this big field. Also, there's gonna be a garden out there. So it's just gonna take some time to, and what I'm talking about in time, we're gonna have to rent a skidster or a front end loader or something to make a road, level out some areas there. My solars will be sitting there. We'll have a small garden there. G will be having a cabin there. And it's quite a big little area there, so little big area. Yeah, we'll be using the pickaxe to put stairs in. I just don't know what kind of steps I want. I really don't want cement steps, because if it does get icy, I mean, I could put salt on it, but those will get slicker than this gets wet, because on hard raining days, we had 3 days of good rain, and I had no problem with the hill. Yeah, baby steps. Yep, I said something about chickens a little while ago. We may get some chickens next year. But next spring will be a productive time around here, I think, a pretty productive time. I plan on trying to at least get some of my siding done. It's just time and money. And getting the porch done. I want to do some canning next spring. We'll have chickens, stuff like that. If you make concrete steps, sprinkle sand on them, makes it. Oh, okay. Well, what I was thinking about, David, was, the round garden steps, like the little round cement steps. Digging a spot, putting one in, digging a spot, putting one in. Part of it don't need steps. There's only one part that would be beneficial for steps, especially right at the top and right in the middle. Like 3 or 4 steps here at top. That will help people that have trouble get up here. Also, sprinkle sand before concrete. Sprinkle sand before concrete dry, so settle in. Oh, okay, gotcha. Also, what I want to do with this porch, in one part of it, instead of having my solar set up under a tent of some sort and under an insulated box outside, I'll put my solar setup into the porch area and then put my insulated box over it. That way it's closer to the house. So settle in, yeah. Yeah, Jolly Matilda, it's just a little bit at a time, man. Just got to do a little bit at a time. I mean, when we rent a skidster, we'll probably rent a skidster, or a front end loader. I know how to run either one. Yeah, my friend that's visiting from the UK, she's a little bit older than me and probably don't get around as good, but she had a little bit of problem coming up it. But I don't know whether it was because it's inclined or that it wasn't that she was slipping. So, it just... Awesome, David. Thank you. Yeah, he's one of my go-to guys on information on stuff around here. the it I mean, like, I made so many trips moving stuff up here. Um, I can manage this hill pretty well. Uh, way that hill is shedding. I don't know if port in place concrete would even hang around. Uh, I don't know. I just want to make it a little easier for people coming up. Um, like I said, once this weed fill, once we get this field developed to how we're going to use it, there'll be a road. I could ride my bike up here. Um, and we can make a nice little pathway going down it even. There's even another little hill that comes up behind my cabin, but it's quite steep. They have steps cut in the side of the mountain on it, but it's pretty steep. I've went up it twice, and it's not something I would want to carry up stuff. Just was able to pop in for a quick say hi. Hello, Sue. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Uh-oh, my phone's going to die here in a minute. Let me see if I can plug it in. Holy moly. Hang on here, guys. Let me see if I can plug this phone in. There we go. Now it won't die. Good to see you, Sue. I hope you're having a great day. There's just all kinds of little things to do around here. I mean, there's enough to keep you busy. I've got enough to keep me busy for the rest of my life, I tell you. I mean, but I got ideas of how I want it to look around my cabin when it's done, It's just going to take a little bit of time. But as far as stuff in near future, I want to get that little tent wood burning stove anchored down 3 T-bar. Oh yeah, they would stay in place, anchored down with T-bars. Yeah, it's getting technical at that point. Near future stuff, plans are to get that little wood burning stove, get a chainsaw, go ahead and mount my diesel heater in, and have it for emergency, because like I said, it does not pull much power. So if I'm on my solar system, it's not going to pull power. And if it's cold enough to use, which it's going to have to be pretty cold outside. We're talking, I would say 30 to 35 outside. I could probably use my diesel heater and get away with it. It just depends on, the temperature. But that way I've got backup heat. The wood burn... the wood burning stove be kind of an ambience thing, but also good as, like heat during the day. You can just fill it up in the morning. And I'm talking about the little stoves, the little tent stoves. They're small, but it stays so warm in here. Black, because the hill is not very stable. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing, the wood burning stove. Another thing that I could do on that hill, another thing that would be good on that hill is do an actual retainer with railroad ties going down it, but makes the step wider. That would be a good retaining point, maybe. But that's future stuff, Near future stuff, like I said, is going to be the wood burning stove, getting my diesel heater hooked in, getting the solar where I can go ahead and build my... I mean, everything's fine right now. I just don't have it for backup. I have the material to build the insulated box around it. So getting that done. That's near future stuff. She's ready for me to open the window. I like opening the window. That's the mountain right behind me. I mean, like, if you go out my door 3 or 4 feet, it goes pretty straight up. That mountain does. Are you ready for me to open the window, Cleo? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Are you ready? She is. She's ready. All right, Crystal, thanks for coming in. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here and get my chores done. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been nice having coffee with you guys. And thank you guys for all my... hey, Desert Adventures in Arizona. I'm just getting off here. Adventures of Traveling Mike. Hello. You're going to have to come see me soon. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here. I got a lot to do. So thank you so much for having coffee with me and hanging out. You guys take care and have a great day.